Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. This morning I wanted to do a video with you that's going to be the start of something new. This is the coffee grind. It started yesterday because I was too tired and couldn't express myself properly, and the comments blew up saying like, Dwayne, are you okay? Worried about you. Take a day off, pal. And so today we're here with our my comfy cozy house coat. I've got my cup of Joe, and I'm ready to go. And today we're going to do the coffee grind, which is going to be a series that I'm going to start and I'm going to do within YouTube. But I'm also going to be running a new channel on DLive that will get set up shortly, and it'll be where I keep all my coffee grind. And maybe coffee grind will be its own thing that becomes bigger and just individualized from what we do offer here on YouTube. Okay, so stay tuned for links in the description on the DLive. If you don't know DLive, it's like YouTube, it's like Twitch, but there's just different opportunities there with cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Okay, so the coffee grind. Today I want to talk about two different things. Is it two different things? The first thing is that rewards right now at gold are crazy. I'm getting 500 DEC per win at gold 1. If you don't know what that means, if you're new to the channel, you don't know what DEC is. It's a cryptocurrency. You get paid for playing and winning in this game. And when you win, right now you're getting 500 DEC at like mid-range in this game. Gold 1 is not very high. 500 DEC in US dollar value is roughly $6 US, maybe 550 US. You can win one game every 2 or 3 minutes. It's entirely possible to win 20 games in an hour. $6 per win times 20 is 120 US dollars an hour. Guys, this is crazy. This is unusual, and this will not stay that way throughout this season. But this type of thing happens almost every season, where there's a day or two where no one's playing and the reward pool is big and it's being divided by fewer players. And so while this is unusual today, it's not unexpected, because this sort of thing happens almost every season, at least at some point for some amount of time. Now, this is a battle we're going to discuss, but first before I discuss this, I want to skip over to an article I was received from a good friend of mine. Jim, thank you. Thank you, bud. This is you. And also Tedus here. Tedus is obviously a Splinterlands player, and he writes articles on the topic. Now, stick with me. This is going to be super, super important to you guys who want to win more in Splinterlands and extract your maximum reward for your time and attention. Do not leave. This is going to be super important to you. He wrote an article on Splinterlands attack sequence and order. Some of this I did not know, and so I guarantee most of you don't know it either. And this will change how you win your battles, so pay attention. It's not a long article. Look, done. That's it right there. There's not a lot of reading here. Stick with me. This is going to help you in a huge way. So first of all, Tedus, I love the way you put this article together. I'm going to send you 500 DC because I love what you did here. It's too late for me to upvote this article. Otherwise, I would upvote it with my Splinter Talks wallet. But I can't because it's too late. You can only do that within the first week. So now it's very clean. I like this artwork that you created. I like the different categories that you've done. It looks really good. This is awesome. I'm going to follow you. I love this article. Let's get into it. So he says, the attack sequence order, and he talks about how speed is obviously the first indication. If your monster has 5 speed and my monster has 5 speed, which one goes first? That's what we need to figure out. If my monster has 6 speed and your monster has 5, 6 goes before 5. It's that easy. However, it's not often that simple. So what's the next parameter? The next parameter below will determine the attack sequence, assuming speed is tied. Okay, so speed is the first determiner. And then attack type. I did not know this. Can you guys comment below and tell me if you knew that magic always supersedes archery and archery always supersedes melee? I did not know that. Assuming there's a tie from the speed, it will go to the attack type. It's true. And I'm going to show you an example in a minute. Magic goes before archery. Archery goes before melee. He says the monster attack type will determine the sequence which will attack first if they both have the same speed. Magic type monsters will attack first, followed by range, then melee. What if both monsters have the same attack speed and attack type? The next deciding factor will be card rarity. Card rarity. If monster stats and attack type are the same, now it comes to card rarity. Legendary monsters attack first, followed by epic, rare, and common last. They will be They were called legendary for a reason, you know. Let's imagine when both monsters have the same speed stats, attack type, and rarity, what happens next? Card level. Your monster's card level will be the next deciding factor for whether or not which monster goes attacks next. Needless to say, higher levels go before lower levels. And then randomness. So there is an element of randomness, but all of these factors come into play first. Speed is, I've understood this. I did not know attack type or rarity. This is super important and it transforms. If you can develop a deep understanding of your deck and take these into consideration while playing your, like while choosing your team, this is gonna create a distinct advantage. And there was actually a game I played yesterday where Jim was watching me and he said, "Oh, you could have picked that archery guy. Sorry, that a certain magic monster because he would have superseded the archery. And also I could have picked an archery that would have superseded the melee." I didn't know that. I did not know that. And so this is super helpful, really helpful. It's just one example. When you're playing a battle where you want to stun your opponent, and it's heavy hitters is the rule set. You have a stun monster with a melee. The melee goes last. So if you have a melee, a magic, and an archery, and they all have 4 speed, and they're all the same rarity and whatnot, like the melee, magic's gonna go first, and then melee is gonna go second. That is so important to know in that type of rule set and others also. Okay, so now let's go back to so Tedus, thank you. I'm gonna send this guy 500 DC. I just can't do it yet because we're in this battle. So here we go. Look at this. First of all, we hit rumble and we're gonna let all the abilities take shape because some people are gonna get speed bonuses and whatnot because of Pyre. Now, and then I'm gonna pause it once all the abilities kick in. There. So my Phoenix just fired. The next is gonna be my Elven Mystic. And then look what happens. My Tortesian Chief has a 4 speed, followed by Venari Crystalsmith 4 speed, and lastly Boatman 4 speed. In that order. Why? Magic, so he shoots first. They have a tie in speed, he's magic, he goes first. Archery and archery, so who goes first? Remember, he said rarity is like next consideration. So the rarity, this is a rare monster, and this is a common monster. And it's exactly like he says, watch. So now, Tortesian Chief next. Venari Crystalsmith. Now Lone Boatman. Crazy. I didn't know that. It changes so much about how I can prep my teams and how I can take advantage of rule sets. This is super critical. I hope you're paying attention. I hope you're liked and subscribed because this is the sort of content I want to kick out on these coffee grind series. We'll do some battle analysis. We'll do some of this kind of tips and tricks around what we've learned. And then I want to talk more broadly about like maybe one key issue or something. Today, DEC win rates, DEC payouts. So I lose this one. It's over. But look at this. Look at my last win here. Let's watch this one. I've had a few wins. I've had 4 wins today. Yeah, I've had 4 wins today. Look at this one earlier, 3 hours ago. This is a fun match, actually. I barely win this one. I was astonished by this one. Watch this. So again, we were doing heavy hitters rule set. So I picked a stun monster and another stun monster. What I like about this team is that Pixies is going to fire first because he's got a high speed. He's got a 50-50 chance of stunning. What happens if he stuns Buddy? We're going to be able to knock him out real easy. And even these two archery and 2 archery damages are going to become 4 and 4 because of the heavy hitters rule set. And he misses me a couple key times here because of my speed. That's fine. Chicken is not a factor. So I stunned him and we kill him. Now, big miss right there, right? That's unfortunate, but it's okay. 12 damage. Didn't matter. I didn't need 12, but still, it's crazy. Yeah, I would be dead right now if the Earth Elemental hit his first shot, but he missed. Now he missed 2 times. That's it. It's over. The Earth Elemental missed 2 different shots that time because my Pit Ogre was in rage. He had 6 speed. Even still, I did get lucky there, but we pulled it out and look, we got 490 DEC, 400 90.42. That is craziness. It is like $120 a day playing this game if it kept doing that. And so far this morning, it's happened several times. There was that one. The next one. This was just a surrender, so there's nothing to replay. But again, I got paid 480 or 90 or something. This is another one. Quickly watch this one. This would be another, I think this was 475 or something, because the DEC capture rate was slipping, right? But also the pool is getting gobbled up because people are playing. Once you see that happen, you need to play, like put aside whatever else you're doing, because you want to get you want to extract as much as you can from that reward pool. And this is another tandem I like to throw in. Again, the Spark Pixies, but this time with the Cobalt Bruiser. This card is underrated, guys. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It has that knockout intrinsically. And so right there I hit for 10 because he's enraged and because of the character, the enemy was stunned. Super, super powerful. And for 3 mana cost. I thought I was going to lose this for sure. And at this point, earlier I skipped it. But the Miner with his shield was so powerful. In the scavenge, I almost didn't put the Ant Miner in there, but I'm super glad I did. And that's that, really. Yes, boom, dead. Hey guys, look at the rewards again. This will be the third 450 DC. And then there was one more, but we'll skip that. So again, two things. One, I know you didn't know this, but some of you are going to say you did. Leave in the comments below if you knew that you knew this. I did not. This is all news to me. And I've been playing the game for 3 years. So I assume there's a ton more of content like this out there. I'm going to try and better understand these things and share it with you in these coffee grinds videos. And we'll do, I don't know if they'll be every day because, you know, I'm already doing 2 videos a day plus other things also. But we are going to grow a new account over on DLive and start expanding over there. So if you guys are on DLive, check me out. I'll make sure links are in the description. And I'm going to send Tedus 500 DEC here. 500 player Tedus. Please go over, check out his blog posts. Maybe if you know him in Discord, tell him that I did this video and that's why I sent 500 DEC to him. I really appreciate quality content that's educating the community and even myself. That's awesome. I love it. Have an amazing day, guys. God bless.